the Gift and Home channel, what we're trying to bring to the retailers is through the wholesale businesses. We want to be able to show them trends that they've never seen before. Buyers come and go, and they're on a time, on the timetable to get where they need to go. So they're going to miss out on a lot of the things that potentially could be very successful to their store. So as a host, I want to bring to them the hottest trends. I want to teach them that trends are not a scary thing to purchase for the store, and that we can show them how to take those trends and utilize them in all areas of the home. So it's a very exciting place for me to be as Susie Homemaker, and I'm looking forward to delivering that to the retailers.
Susie Homemaker is very familiar to all of us and has been a part of American culture for almost a century. Can you tell us how Susie Homemaker got started, and tell us a little bit about your brand?
Well, of course, I am third generation. My great-grandmother Susie and my mother Susie. I come from a very strong group of women, and Susie Homemaker's pop culture, so to speak, it really was created by the people, for the people. They decided who was going to be the woman they saw as the strength in the home, and they came up with Susie Homemaker. So it's really something that the consumer developed from their hearts. And being Susie Homemaker of today's world is so much fun, because I get to take the old traditions that I learned from my mother and my great-grandmother, translate them into the modern woman of today through my products and brands, and through all the work that we do through our articles and our future programming, and even our books that are going to be out in the next year or so. It's a very exciting position to be into, and I'm looking forward to working with the retailers on building our licensing with them.
How is Susie Homemaker educating retailers and consumers about brands?
Well, doing the Gift and Home channel is a good place to start. We want to educate them on the trends, and that's what Susie Homemaker Company is betting on, that we will be top in our field of licensing for trends. We want to help the retailers to build our license to what fits their brick and mortar business. So if they need organization, cleaning products, overall home decor, textiles, whatever their need might be, they're definitely going to get that through the Susie Homemaker licensing brand, because of course it's a name people have come to love and trust it over the last 9 decades. And nobody has a name as long-lasting as Susie Homemaker for home.
Why is the Susie Homemaker brand and licensing for overall home the perfect name to carry in a store?
Well, as I just said, Susie Homemaker is a name people have all come to love and trust. It is what it says it is, and Homemaker today has a different flair. It's not just your mother from the 50s. It's the woman of today's world. If you've done something wonderful for your home, you're going to have what we call a Susie Homemaker moment. And that is when you have just done something for your family that became very special, and it didn't take a whole lot of time, and it came out pretty darn good. At Susie Homemaker Company, we're not selling perfection. We're selling real life through our licensing. And, the consumer is the most important person. So taking home and translating that into the brick and mortar business, into a brand, is truly, truly a sensational idea, because once again, it is a name people have come to love and trust over 9 decades.
Your seal of approval has been granted to a few products so far. Can you tell us more about the Susie Homemaker seal of approval?
Yes, in our meetings at Susie Homemaker Incorporated, I said to my staff, I said, look, I know our products are going to carry this Susie Homemaker seal approval, because we know that our licensing and whatever brands we put out there for the brick and mortar businesses are going to be absolutely the seal of approval of excellence. But there are a lot of other companies out there that make beautiful products. So what we decided to do was to issue that seal of approval to the companies that are the most deserving for developing some very special products. And that seal of approval will be handed through our test market of those products, and we'll issue that seal of approval to let the consumer know that Susie Homemaker Company finds this product exactly what they say it is, quality.
How can retailers learn more about Susie Homemaker to make their stores more successful?
Well, all you need to do is go to our website, susiehomemaker.com. There you'll find all the information on how to obtain the Susie Homemaker licensing for your brick and mortar stores. We will work with you in all categories of overall home to develop those products for you and bring them to market, because once your consumer sees Susie Homemaker on their shelves, they're going to know they finally have come home.
You talk a lot about home, Susie. What does home mean to you?
Well, you know what? I wouldn't be in the industry if I didn't love it. I've been in the industry of home for 20 years. Every time I've worked a hard day and I walk through my door, I kick off my shoes, I cuddle up with the people that I love, I go to the refrigerator, I get myself something delicious to eat, and I just sit down and enjoy the moment of being home. And to me, that is like Disneyland. Home is like the greatest place in the world, and that's why I'm Susie Homemaker.